Okay, well, I'm here and I'm talking to you guys about the Constitution, about the infringement of our Constitution and how much is really going on here. This is called Penn Global, the company that owns this building. It's from China, the company. So, these companies, what they do is they come in, they start owning and operating. Look, they did this with the Tyson plant. That could have closed down on a meat plant. What they do is they own and operate it and then shut it down. And I am telling you, the contracts, and there needs to be a Chinese embargo. It's going to get to that point, and it will happen very fast too. A Chinese embargo is very simple. We won't do business with China ever. Not if they own and operate companies and businesses and then shut it down. They're causing the unemployment, is what I'm saying. So everybody that goes along with it, if you have contracts and agreements with China or Chinese companies, think again. I'm just telling you what just happened with Tyson Foods and some of the meat packing plants and some of these roads and highways that were owned and operated by China. You know what they need to do? China needs to there's an invasion happening in the United States. That was the whole issue of the border. We were all thinking it was, what, Mexico? Oh, no. China. There are more people. There's Chinese people. There's Chinese millionaires that live very lavish lives. They live lavishly. Read the Constitution, because that's the only document that on the books right now. The Constitution is what we swear beyond, besides the Bible. These companies from China, what they do is they own and operate businesses here in the United States, and then they shut it down, and they make sure. Right now, there's a meat packing plant, or I think a Tyson plant. 146 of the employees all have COVID. The Wu flu, yeah, the Wuhang, the Chinese flu. That Chinese flu just didn't get here by accident. There has been such a time, like any other time before. People don't get sick like this just by accident. You got hundreds of thousands of people who have been sick. So what I think is unconstitutional is I would not shut businesses down. I would keep businesses open. I would just say that they would have to have a doctor's excuse to go back to work. That's how it really works. That's how it would work at school too. I wouldn't shut life down on operation. This reminds me so much of 9/11. It does. I mean, we were financially attacked before. And there was a 9/11, and then there's now this. So your Constitution, read your Constitution, start to get to know and do your homework, please. Really, you're going to have to. It is going to be for your own salvation and for your own safety. Because people, they could take your cars, they could take your belongings, they could take your kids. You're going to want to know the Constitution. You're going to want to know, you're going to want to talk to more people too. No, they really will. It's happened to me.